Good, happy Monday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your Monday evening edition of WRMK News 12 Evening Newscast. And Happy New Year. Welcome to 2024. We got a lot of news to get to this Monday evening, so let's get started right now. First up, 5 people, including baby, seriously injured in a New Year's Eve crash in New Hampton. Let's take a listen to that report from WMUR News 9.
Find your dream home with Broadvest Real Estate. They specialize in residential, new construction, and land sales with home listings in Cheshire and...
Well, Jen, we now know 3 of the 5 people who were in that car do have life-threatening injuries, and state police also confirmed with us that an infant was ejected from the car during the crash. At this point, we also know a medical helicopter was used to help transport all 5 people to nearby hospitals. At around 4:50 yesterday afternoon, police responded to the crash on I-93 South in New Hampton near Meredith. Crews from Sanbornton, Meredith, Ashland, and the Department of Transportation also helped on scene. Police also confirming 3 of the 5 people in the car at the time of the crash were ejected from the car, but first responders performed life-saving efforts on all 5. We know the people from that vehicle were taken to 4 different nearby hospitals, with a medical helicopter transporting an injured infant. The highway was shut down for about an hour and a half, with traffic backed up for miles. We spoke with one woman who actually saw some of this happening firsthand.
We were there for over an hour, stopped on the highway, and, traffic not moving at all. And then we finally saw the Dart helicopter take off.
And we are still waiting to hear tonight from state police on the exact condition of those 5 people who were injured. State police say the exact cause of this crash is still being determined, but they say that there were no impairments that could be a factor. For now, we're live in Sanbornton. Imani Fleming, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. 1 dead, 1 arrested after shooting on Amherst Street in Manchester, police say. Let's take a listen to that report from WMUR News 9.
And here at 5, we begin with breaking news. Manchester police investigating a shooting right now. Good evening, I'm Steve Botari.
And I'm Ariel Metropolis. This is happening at Amherst and Beach Streets. Our Imani Fleming is live there now. And Imani, what have you been seeing in the last couple hours?
Ariel, Steve, we got here at about 2:30 this afternoon, and we arrived to several police cars here on Amherst Street. As far as we know right now, there are still a few detectives inside of this building. This is 274 Amherst Street. We're right across from Bronstein Park and just several steps away from Central High School. At this point, sources have confirmed with News 9 that 1 person was shot here this afternoon. Sources tell us the exact circumstances surrounding the shooting are still being determined. Those same sources tell us the person who was shot did suffer a serious gunshot injury. We know that around 3 o'clock, detectives began showing up to this building at 274 Amherst Street. At this point, we've seen no police tape surrounding the building itself, and the street here has not been closed off to traffic at all. We watched several officers coming in and out of this apartment building, and we watched 2 officers escort 1 person out of the building. We then watched those 2 officers and that 1 person drive away, but we do want to make it clear that we have no confirmation of this person being involved in what happened here in any way. Again, we are still waiting to hear more details from police on the exact circumstances of this shooting and how that person is doing tonight. We will be following up with them throughout the night tonight and bringing you more information as soon as possible. But for now, we're live in Manchester. Imani Fleming, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Maine murder suspect arrested after chase shooting in Arkansas, police say. Let's take a listen to that report.
Find your dream home with Broadvest Real Estate. They specialize in residential, new construction, and land sales with home listings in Cheshire and Hillsborough counties. And because helping people is their first priority, helping you achieve the home of your dreams is possible. They understand that selling your property is a significant decision, so their process is as seamless and stress-free as possible. Visit the Broadvest Real Estate office on Monadnock Highway in Swansea.
A man who was wanted for murder in Maine is now under arrest in Arkansas. Police say 20-year-old Spirdal Hubiak of Waterville was taken into custody in the town of Flippin after a chase. Police say he eventually got out of the vehicle with a rifle, and then shots were fired. Hubiak was injured and taken to the hospital. He is accused in the death of one of his co-workers. That victim's body was found this week outside of a liquor store in Maine, where they both worked.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Paris Place du Tour becomes center for 2024 Olympics. Let's take a look at this video.
Find your dream home with Broadvest Real Estate. They specialize in residential, new construction, and land sales with home listings in Cheshire and Hillsborough County.
A big center for Olympic activity is right where we're standing, Place du Trocadero. This place is key, not only for its beautiful view of the Eiffel Tower, but what it's also going to be used for Paris 2024. Now, some of those sporting events that are going to be hosted here, that includes the triathlon, para-triathlon, road cycling, marathon, race walk, and even swimming. The idea is to build this new urban park. This is a connected pathway linking the Trocadero down to the Eiffel Tower and Champ de Mars. Right now it's open to visitors, but soon to be transformed and reimagined just in time for the Olympic Games. In Paris, I'm Amy Lou.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Cool, cool, cool. Olympics coming to Paris. Israel military says it has begun to redeploy some of its troops to prepare for a long war. Let's take a listen to that report from CBS.
Now to the war in Gaza, Israel's military says it has begun redeploying some of its troops to prepare for a long war after the prime minister said he sees the conflict continuing well into the new year. Ian Lee has more from Tel Aviv.
As the clock struck midnight, sirens rang in the new year across Israel. Hamas fired a barrage of rockets, lighting up the sky for revelers in Tel Aviv as Israel's Iron Dome missile defense system intercepted most of them. In Gaza, there is no Happy New Year. Many here have lost a mother, father, husband, wife, brother, sister, child, or grandchild in 2023, and fear this year will bring more of the same. My tragedy lives inside me, says Kamal El-Zenati. Let the world have their celebrations and leave me to live in tragedy. On Sunday, Israel began demobilizing some of its reservists fighting Hamas in Gaza. But the smile on their faces doesn't mean the war is close to over. We will allow them to gather strength for the coming year. The fighting will continue, and we will still need them. A prediction for 2024. Israel warns the war could last many more months. So will the misery in Gaza. For CBS Mornings, Ian Lee, Tel Aviv.
Okay, and there you go on that report. And we are going to switch gears now, and let's go into sports. And here is your sports report. Good, happy Monday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your Monday evening edition of WRMK News 12 Sports Report. Let's get started with your sports report right now. First up, the New England Patriots. They had a game yesterday, and the final score of the New England Patriots game was Bills 27 and New England Patriots 21. The Bills won the game yesterday. The Bills are 10-6 and Patriots are 4-12. And the next game for New England Patriots will be on Sunday, January 7th at 1 o'clock p.m. against the Jets. Let's go Patriots. Hopefully they can win that game. Boston Bruins, they had a game yesterday, and the final score of the Boston Bruins game yesterday was Boston Bruins 5 and Red Wings 3. The Boston Bruins won the game yesterday. Congratulations, Boston Bruins. Boston Bruins are 22-7-6, and Red Wings are 17-16-4. Congratulations, Bruins, on winning the game yesterday. Next game for Bruins will be tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. against the Blue Jackets. Let's go Bruins. Hopefully they can win tomorrow's game. And the Celtics, they had a game yesterday as well. And the final score of the Celtics game, Celtics 134 and Spurs 101. Celtics won the game yesterday. Celtics are 26-6 and the Spurs are 5-17. Congratulations, Celtics, on winning the game yesterday. And the next game for Celtics is tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. against the Thunder. Let's go Celtics. Hopefully they can win tomorrow night's game. And that is your WRMK News 12 Sports Report right here on WRMK. Thank you for watching. Have a great evening and see you back here tomorrow for another Sports Report. Goodbye, everyone. And that is it for this Monday evening edition of WRMK News 12 Evening Newscast. Thank you for watching and have a great evening and see you back here tomorrow. Bye.